Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be doing my last book haul of 2024. I have done only two book hauls on this channel including this one, so it's a stretch. Okay, last book haul, but it's okay. I am going to show you all the books I have collected since the last book haul. So whichever books I have got in the last 2 months, and let's start with the book haul. The first two books I have here are a part of a series, and it's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe series, that is the Dream Harbor series. I have these two books. Sorry, I'm showing you these books with one hand because I have my phone in the other hand where I'm recording my audio. So I have, wait, how to show you the books without really breaking my wrist. So I have these two books here, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore and the Christmas Tree Farm. Look at them, like they are the perfect definition of cozy books. I was expecting something else from the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but now I know what to actually expect from the series because now I know what happens and how the story goes and what the characters are, and the found family vibes of these books are just perfect. So I'm excited to read about all the different characters and their stories. I have already read the Christmas Tree Farm. If you haven't checked, check out this vlog. And I already read it because I was collecting all these books to save them for this video, but I have started reading just this one. I think this and the Christmas books, like those are the two books I have read or reading. I'm in the process because today is Christmas when I'm filming this. This book I have already read. I'm yet to read Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. So I'm gonna read that one and I'm excited to continue this series. The next book we have is a cute little Christmas novella which I'm reading right now, and it's part of the Maid series. It's the Mistletoe Mystery and it looks so cute. It's short because it's a novella. I love the entire series, like the first two books. I love them. I love all the characters. Molly reminds me of Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, but imagine if he wasn't like the smartest one in the room, or he would think that he is not the smartest one in the room, even though he is. But if he thinks like that, she gives me those vibes, and I'm excited to read this. I'm actually reading this. I just started it today and continue reading this series. I know there are other books coming out, so I'm excited to continue this. Then we have a middle grade book, and I love this author. I love her previous series, and it was The Pages and Co. And I love that series. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna say love like for like I don't know infinite times. That's how much I love that series. She has started a new series, and it's the Chronicles of Veda, and the first book is called The Age of Enchantment, and it's just look at the cover. It's giving cozy light academia vibes, like those middle grade fantasy books. So I know I love her world building, so I know it's going to be perfect. I want to read it in winters before the spring arrives, so it's the perfect cozy vibes and perfect for this time. Speaking of wintry months, I want to read two more fantasy books, and I have them here. The first book is The Courting of Bristol Kids. I hope I'm not butchering the name. So it's a fantasy book. There are fays, there are other creatures, there's a different world, different dimension, and that's all I wanted to know. And of course the cover. The cover is so pretty. So I'm like, let's be real. This book is here because of the cover, because I loved it and I love fantasy books. So I'm gonna read this soon. Like I want to read this in winter. The second fantasy book is a part of a series, and it's called The Crown of something, which I'll pop here. I still don't know what that name is and I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna pop it here. So that's the series, and it's part of that series. So basically the world is divided into I think 3 or 4 parts. There are 4 kingdoms. Wait, I don't know, I have forgotten. There's no map in this one. So basically there are 3 to 4 kingdoms if I'm not wrong. There's one duology from one kingdom, so we follow certain main characters from one kingdom. Now this is the second kingdom, like second duology in this series, so we are gonna follow some other people, and this is the book. It's The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. So I loved Mish. I don't know फैंटेसी बुक्स के नेम्स इतने डिफिकल्ट क्यों होते हैं. एक तो मुझे नॉर्मल नेम्स मुझे प्रोनाउंस करने नहीं आते, ऊपर से ये सारे और डिफिकल्ट होते हैं. So I love that character in the first two books. So I'm excited to see her journey, her entire storyline, and we know a little bit about her, but I want to know more about her. Like I want to hear it from her perspective. So I'm excited to read this, and I know it's going to be a wild ride and I'm gonna love it. Then I have a mystery thriller, and it's Wolfish. It's set in India. The author writes romance stories about monsters. So now she is in the writer's block, if I'm not wrong, and a serial killer who's loose in Goa. So she's going to go to Goa to find the monster and get some inspiration from him. That's what this book is about. It's very short, so it's going to be a quick read. I'm excited to read this. Then I have a sequel to one of my favorite books of all time. I don't know if all time, but I love that book, the first one, and it's a very popular book, and it's like the first book is better than the movies, and I have nothing like the movies here. Excited to read this. I think I'm gonna keep this for February, like Valentine's month. I read the first book in February as well, so I'm gonna keep this for that time and I'm gonna read it. I mean, I'm excited to go back in the world of West and Lace. I want to see where the story went. I don't know why, but they gave me the To All the Boys' main characters' vibes, like Lara Jean and Peter Kavinsky. They are just perfect. Like, I love their story and I love the writing, so I'm excited to read this. And then I have some books from a book swap party which I went to. Like, it wasn't a party, but there was a Christmas tree in the bookstore, Kitab Khana, and people could go and keep some books there, like wrapped books with a note on it describing what that book is about. So you can go, put your book, get one from there. So that's the book swap thing. So I kept two and I got three back. Like, wow, because there were two books in one parcel, like one wrapped gift. So I have three here. So let's see those three books. So the first book I have here is The Winner Stands Alone, and it is a Paulo Coelho book. I actually tried reading Paulo Coelho back in the day, like, I don't know, when I was a teenager, and I could not read it. Like, I read 3 pages and I never picked it up again. Maybe it was the writing or the timing. So I'm gonna give it another shot. I mean, it wasn't this book, it was a different book. So I think it's a sign to pick Paulo Coelho this time. So I'm gonna read this in the next year. So there was another book in the same package, and it's The Cuckoo's Calling, and I just got to know this is the pen name of J.K. Rowling, and I don't know anything about this book, so I'm gonna check this out now. And then in the next package I got Colleen Hoover's Layla. So there's that. These are the books I got in the book swap thing. I have another book, but I can't show it to you. It's a new book. It's an ARC. I mean, it's not an ARC. It's the early copy. Like, I got it before the release date. But I can't show it to you because I'm not supposed to talk about it before the release date. So I can't. But you can see it on my Instagram in the month of January. So don't forget to follow me there. If you have come from there, then don't forget to subscribe me here so that you can see all the long form content and get to know me better. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.